You're listening to Criminal Cuts with Nick Collings. This is Up FM 1075.
This is Criminal Cuts Catch-Ups.
Alrighty, it's time to get this little sucker underway. First of all, a little bit of an intro. Take a smidgen of bass, add a quarter of a cup of breakbeat, a teaspoon of dubstep, stir in some electro, and garnish with house. And you have the recipe for what my next guest on Criminal Cuts describes as N-Funk. As a production duo, they have amassed numerous awards in the past few years, including the Best Producer, Best Track, Best Remix, and the Best Breakthrough DJ at the Breakspoll Awards. If that wasn't enough, they also hold the award for the Best Breaks Track of 2009 at the Beatport Music Awards. They launched their own Red Sugar Records last month and are about to drop the second release, the Bass EP, in literally, I think, about 4 days' time. Of course, I am talking about the London-based duo of NAPT. Are you there?
Hey Nick, I'm here, man.
Yay! Finally, we've been going back and forth. Absolute pleasure having you on the phone line. How's London going today?
Yeah, it's good. It's quite grey and there's a lot of traffic, so basically one day like any other. But no, it's good. It's good, thanks, man. It's quite early in the morning though. It's you've got me on my coffee run. So,
excellent. Now, first of all, for the listeners out there, give us the lowdown on who is NAPT.
Well, NAPT is two of us, myself, Tomek, my partner in crime, Ashley, and we make, dance music, really, essentially, and put it out and go and DJ. That's about it in a nutshell, I think.
Breakbeat, and the name NAPT comes from your initials as well, just round the other way?
Yeah, it's pretty. We've tried to come up with some funny stories about what it stands for, but yeah, boring truth is just our names, unfortunately.
Okay, first of all as well, now around 2003 on the production front, you went by other names as well, Bubbling Monkey and also PATN, and it's fair to say you did pretty darn well in the beginning, remixing Lumi D and also John Cutler at the time. How did you go from being kind of just bedroom producers to getting your material out into the general public and ultimately signed?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's when we were at university and we were still quite kind of like wide-eyed and new to doing it all. I don't really know why the change happened, to be honest with you. I guess it's just when you start out, you have a load of different ideas and then some of them stick and some of them don't. And then we've just been doing the NAPT thing for a few years now, and just like touch wood, it's been going better and better each year. So that seems to be the right idea, I hope.
Now, can you run us through a typical NAPT studio session? What part do you play, and what part does Ashley play as well?
Well, we usually play computer games and drink tea and coffee for like 90% of the time, and then rush around for the last 10% to try and do the track. No, I'm joking. It varies loads. I mean, nowadays you can make music anywhere. So I've got like a studio set up at home. We've got like our main studio that we use in central London. So sometimes we could be doing stuff, out on the road, on planes and so forth, and then come back to the studio, fix it up. Sometimes we might have like a long 12-hour session in the studio. Sometimes one of us may have an idea and the other one kind of help sculpt it, or vice versa. So we're pretty free. You've got kind of like a freestyle attitude, which usually is quite useful.
Now, until this year, you've been releasing under some of the most prestigious, predominantly breakbeat labels in the world, including ones like Against the Grain, Fingerlickin', Botch It and Scarpa, Hardcore Beats, and also Funkatech as well. What prompted the move to start your own Red Sugar Records?
Yeah, I think nowadays in the current music industry, I think it's more of it's more up to the artists really to take charge of what they're doing, and we just wanted to. We're continually developing our sound, and we've got a kind of specific, I suppose, style that we've kind of grown and trying to build. So it made more sense to get our own label out, and I think there's enough of a fan base for it, and it seems to be going down well. So yeah, it's just about doing your own thing, really, I suppose, and having your own sound to put out on things.
So the very first release is already out. That was Emotion?
Yeah, that was the Emotion EP. That just came out last month with a Reset remix from the Italian supergroup Reset, who did a really good remix for us that did really well. And then we had the original Emotion. We had like a part two, kind of more original breakbeat mix. And we just signed a guy called Lucian X, who's doing really kind of cool 140 BPM, touching on dubstep stuff. So he's someone that we've been collaborating with, and we're going to put him out on a load of releases as well.
Now, a lot of our listeners out there are probably going to know you from the 2010 super hit, I guess, the Pump Up the Jam inspired anthem titled Make My Day. Were you originally a Technotronic fan, or is it something that just kind of just came about?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone of a certain age is probably going to remember that record. We were just in the studio. In fact, it was a friend of ours who happened to be in there suggested it to us at the time, and we were a bit like, what, sample Technotronic? No, I'm not sure. And then we were like, yeah, actually, maybe sample Technotronic. So, yeah, it was a bit of a kind of like, you know, bit of out of the blue idea, but obviously if you sample a tune that was already done quite well, it gives you a bit of a head start. But I mean, hopefully, you know, the idea was that we just used that bit of the record and then we created our, you know, the complete rest of the track around it. So hopefully it was quite an original take on it.
It definitely was. It definitely was, and it did really, really well for you. Now, breaks as a genre in the last couple of years, it's really become quite diverse within the sounds being used. Do you think that this needed to happen?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. It's pretty tough because people find it quite hard to talk about what breaks is or what breakbeat should be. So, yeah, it's hard to kind of make anything fit together so people understand it. I think diversity is always a good thing. I mean, I always think when it comes to genres and talking about how they're doing and if they're doing well or not, I just think the only kind of strategy we've really had is just to do our own thing and just, you know, do the stuff that you like and you believe in and push that. And if there's more people who are doing the same thing, then eventually a scene will develop and it'll carry on. But I think that's the only way to do it, really. It's better to make music than worry about brands and genres.
Now, I've got a set of rapid-fire question for you, pretty much just kind of one-word answers. So first of all, what is your favourite NAPT tune?
Oh, man, I don't know. The last one I did, or the first one. I can't remember. Angels. I would say Angels remix, just to be controversial.
Was that on the Hardcore Beats record label?
The Angels remix was on Against the Grain.
Oh, excellent. Now, the person you most look forward to working with in the near future?
Oh, man, Prince.
Where are the next 2 countries you're performing in?
America, Canada, Spain. 3.
There you go, there's 3.
America.
Apart from NAPT, who is the most creative person in dance music today, in your opinion?
Oh man, there's some good ones about the guy we just signed to Red Sugar Records, Lucian X. I think he's hopefully going to be someone, a real name to watch. Pierre de Pitt, DJ Birdie, my good friends, they're really good as well. Check them out.
They were the lads that did Burning Up.
Yes.
Now, the bass EP from NAPT is out July 24th, is that right?
That's correct, man, 24th.
It is available at all good digital download stores, featuring the tracks Bass, Lock the P, Perfect Day, and there is a Be Rich remix of Perfect Day as well. Whereabouts can we find out more? Say, you know, some of our listeners have gone, oh man, he sounds like a top bloke. Where can I go find out about him?
Wicked. Well, you can check us out on Facebook. It's quite easy to get us on Facebook. It's just NAPT, or you can put NAPT UK into the top part. You can get us on SoundCloud as well. We've got previews of all of those bits, and we've got a pretty comprehensive list of all the little bootlegs and free bits that we've been giving away. So we've got lots of mixes that you can download for free, and yeah, some bootleg remixes and so forth. So check out SoundCloud, Facebook. We're on Twitter as well, /NAPT UK. So yeah, all the usual places. If you just put in NAPT, you should be able to get hold of us.
Be able to stalk you and see what's going on.
I like it, man.
Tomek, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today. Absolute pleasure finally getting you on the line and having a bit of a chit-chat, and I hope that everything goes well in the future for the NAPT camp, and hopefully we'll catch up with you again in a couple of months.
Lovely, thank you, bro.
Awesome, mate. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Nice one. Take care. See you soon, man. Take care.
Not a problem. See you later. There you have it. That was NAPT. I've overstayed my welcome here on Criminal Cuts tonight. Nick Collings signing off. Going to leave you with some NAPT. The title track off the Bass EP. This one is Bass.
Bass, 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 bass.
You're listening to Criminal Cuts with Nick Collins. This is Up FM 1075.
That was Criminal Cuts Catch-Ups.